morning. I'm so excited to be here and sharing all about nutrition today because nutrition, like we can work out all day long, but the nutrition is really what's going to get you the results that you're looking for. You know, working out is going to give you energy. Working out is going to give you a toned body. It's going to help burn calories to be able to reach your goal weight. It's going to help you feel fit and active and all those other things. But if you truly want to lose weight or if you truly want to get as healthy and fit as possible, nutrition is like 80% of it. And so we have got to get this down. And it doesn't have to be perfect because I know when I was starting my journey, you know, almost 7 years ago now, I was super addicted to Diet Pepsi Max. I had a Snickers stash. Dean's right over there and he'd testify. I had literally a Snickers stash in my nightstand. So if I like wanted a chocolate bar, I would literally open up my drawer and eat like Snickers. And I'm not kidding. I used to pop a bag of popcorn for dinner and have a Diet Pepsi Max, and that was my dinner. So like making progress is what we're looking for, not necessarily perfection. So no judgment here. Like literally, I just want you to know, like I'm not judging you. You shouldn't judge other people because we're all on a different starting point. Every single person in this group is starting at a different place, has a different lifestyle, some of us are moms, some of us working full time. Like we all have different things in our lives going on. So it's going to be trial and error for each and every one of us and just working towards being better at it. That's all it's about, okay? So I just want to make sure that that's crystal clear. A lot of this, when I was learning, and I'm still learning, it's about tweaking. Oh, I didn't realize that was necessarily not healthy for me. I guess I'm going to sub that out and do this instead. And just making those adjustments as you progress in your journey. That is what it's about. And so I want you to take a big deep breath, and I just want you to improve. I just want you to work on becoming better, and that's it, okay? So with nutrition, you did with your Barre Blend pack. If you haven't got it yet, you will get this. It's the nutrition guide. And this, I was looking through this, is gold. Like this is gold. So there is so many tips at the back about grocery shopping, meal prep, eating out, how you feel if you feel like you're eating too little, or if you feel like so full. Like it gives you tips in here and what you should do. So definitely look at that if that's you. And then it also gives you like a very basic place to start. So if you are looking just to start, where did that page go? Here it is. It gives you an idea if you're wanting to, so you start here. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to maintain your weight? Do you want to build muscle mass? Hey, Deidre. Hey, Christina, Allie, Megan. I'm so happy you're joining me today. And then the weight that you are. And then you decide, am I a beginner worker outer or am I more advanced? And then it'll give you like calories based off where you're at. And that would be your starting point. And then there's like a plethora of recipes in here, snack recipes and Shakeology recipes. So definitely utilize this. I just feel like it's gold. It's gold. Like there's so much knowledge right here. Hey, Megan. So I wanted to make sure everybody knew that they had this and to look at it and use it. It's a great resource. Next, I wanted to talk about supplements because I think it's important to use these things to get the best results possible. And I wanted to reiterate what each of them are for. So Energize, lemon's my favorite. Dean's going to fight with me and say fruit punch is his favorite. And I would not have thought I would be a lemon girl, but I am. I think it's good. So you do this about 15 minutes before you're going to work out. And you kind of have to play around with it to get like the best. What am I trying to say? Dean needs 2 scoops. I do a scoop. And if I'm real tired, I'll do a heaping scoop. So I think you just kind of have to play around with it. When I first started, I was doing like I could feel it off a half a scoop. So you just need to kind of like fill it out. Obviously, if you put more water to it, you're not going to feel it as much. If you do it with less water and you drink it quickly, it's going to kick in faster. It can cause you to tingle. So know if you're tingling, that's normal. That's just a byproduct of one of the superfood ingredients in it. And I can't remember which one it is. it doesn't matter, but know that it's normal. Obviously, if you drink it slower, you're not going to have that tingling sensation. So you do that before you work out. The purpose of doing that is it helps with your focus and it helps with your energy level. So if you're more focused on what it is that you're doing, your workout, and if you have more energy when you workout, you're obviously going to give it your all during your workout. So if you're pushing yourself and doing it your all, you're going to get better results, right? So that's the purpose of the pre-workout. The post-workout, which my favorite is the orange, but they're all good. I just like the orange, I think, because I like my chocolate Shakeology, so it's just a change up. But the chocolate is just as good. I like the orange, and I do this within 30 minutes of completing my workout. So this is a protein shake. This also has BCAAs in it. It's going to help with your muscle recovery. Meaning, if you're a person that hates feeling sore, you need Recover, because it's going to help with that soreness so that tomorrow you can show up and give it your all again in your workout. Because what happens to a lot of us is we feel that soreness and then we're like, oh, I'm just so tight. I don't know. Like you don't feel like you can give it your all that next day. So you're going to recover so much faster using Recover. I love that they call it that. So that is your Energizing and Recover. That's like your performance pack, right? So let's see. The other supplements, I do use Hydrate. Oh, kind of speaking of Energize, I will use Energize as like a pick-me-up halfway through the day. When I'm like feeling sluggish, if I feel like I just need a little energy boost. But when I do it, I'll fill up a shaker cup full, because I don't want that tingle sensation. I just want that little energy boost. And I like that better than drinking like an afternoon coffee, because coffee dehydrates you, because it's just a dehydrator. I make things up all the time. Where Energize won't do. Yes, thank you, Dean. And that's when I'll mix it with my Hydrate. So I'm actually giving myself, the electrolytes I need to stay hydrated while giving myself the energy. So I'll do that at 2 or 3 o'clock if I feel like I need an energy boost. The tingle makes me nervous. It'll be fine. And if you don't like the tingle, start with like a little bit less of a scoop, or put a little bit more water in it and drink it maybe over like a 20-minute period. But it's not going to hurt you. Okay, so that's the performance line. Then we've got Shakeology, and I have my little canister. I drink the vegan chocolate. I just think it tastes better. Honestly, for the first year I was a coach, I drank regular chocolate and I loved it, and I just never switched. And then I got pregnant with my daughter Ruby, and she was really gassy and all the things. And I thought, well, maybe it's the way, is what I was telling myself. I'm going to try the vegan. And I just have loved the vegan, and I've never gone back. So that's my story, and I just love it. And I'm sticking to it because I love it. So I'm going to actually make my Shakeology live for you. I can just drink it, shake it, drink it now. But when I first started drinking Shakeology, I didn't like Shakeology. And I believe it's because, so if you're like, I'm not digging this so far, that's normal. Because what happens is a lot of times we come in and we start our journey and we've been eating a lot of pizza. We've been eating a lot of sweets. We've been eating out fast food. We've just not been eating maybe the cleanest. And so our palate is more normal, is more used to those types of foods. And this is whole foods. This is all natural. So this chocolate isn't going to taste like a Hershey's chocolate bar or a Snickers bar, right? It's going to be more of a dark chocolate flavor. I don't know. It's not quite like that, but that's my analogy with it. So normal if you don't like it right away. Some things that you can do in the beginning. Where did I get my canister? Beachbody, teambeachbody.com. And I don't remember how much it was. I've had it for years, but I love it. Love it. So in the beginning, if you're I need it to be a little sweeter, because what happens a lot of times is we need to gradually make these changes or we won't stick to it. And the goal here is a lifestyle, right? It's not a quick fix. It's not just to lose the 20 pounds and stop. You do that, you're going to gain all your weight back. The goal here is to make progress and to keep tweaking and to keep improving to make this a long-term lifestyle. So in the beginning, you could add cow's milk to your Shakeology, because cow's milk actually has a lot of sugar. So it's going to make your shake sweeter. So that's one thing you can do. What I did was I added honey and that's what I did. So I added honey. So I'm just going to make that shake with you today. I hope that you're cool with that, in hopes that it helps you. But now, like I said, I can just shake it and I'm good, but I will make it live so that you can see exactly what.
Yeah, you can shake it.
I can shake it, Dean says. So I put in just like a little bit of ice. I do have a blender. When I started coaching, this one blender, I don't know how much it was, to be honest, but I bought like the cheapest blender at Walmart or Target, which was like $20, $25. So cheap. So you can do it there. But I put water, ice to start. Then I'll put my scoop of my chocolate Shakeology. Boom. I put all my supplements in first and then I decorate. Because I don't know. Then I decorate it like a cake. Then I do power greens because I naturally struggle with getting in all my vegetables. So this is a great way to sneak it in. So I will put in a scoop of my power greens. And I also drink the collagen, which is really great for wrinkles, skin, nails, all the things. So I added my collagen to my shake, which I think some people can add it to their coffee. I just always add it to my shake. Okay, so then I'll put in a scoop. This is the peanut butter, which we're almost out. I like the chunky peanut butter by Smucker's. It's all natural. But you can use any kind of nut butter. So almond butter, cashew butter, any kind of nut butter. We just have peanut butter on hand. And then I do like a handful of almonds, which is like orange container. But I kind of, once you know, if you're using the containers, like you got to use those for a while, and then you kind of get an idea of how much it is, and you can kind of just eyeball it a little bit. Okay. Almonds, and then I'll do a drizzle of honey. Boop. And then I think the almond is over here. So the purpose of Shakeology, it is not a protein shake. It's actually a superfood shake. It's a nutrition shake. The purpose of it, why it's important to drink it daily, is because it's filling in the gaps of the foods that we're not, like the nutrition that we're not getting. So if we eat an apple now, it's just not as nutritionally dense as it was like even 50 years ago. And that's just an example, but there's all different kinds of superfoods from all over the world in here that are gonna help us. The purpose of why you want to drink this consistently, and when I say consistently, I mean every single day, is because when you're drinking something that's giving you the energy that you need, that's actually filling in the gaps, and you do it every single day, you start to notice your increase in energy. You start to notice that your digestion works better. You start to notice that you have less cravings. Because did you know that the reason that you have cravings is actually because you aren't giving your body what it needs nutritionally. So if you're giving your body that, you're gonna notice that you're gonna not have as many cravings. I remember when I first started drinking it, Dean and I would go on, we called it one cheat meal a week, and we'd always go on date night and do it. So we'd be like good all week long, and then on like Saturday night we'd go on date and we'd go to get like Mexican, or we'd go to get like pizza, or like something that we were really looking forward to, and we would always leave so disappointed because we were like, that's just not what we thought it was gonna be, and it's because that we were drinking this. But that's a good thing. So that's why it's so important to do that. Oh no, did I not get my blades out? Oh, over here. Dean already made a shake today. He's good. I'm behind. Okay, so I add almond milk, and then I'm just gonna blend this up, and then I'll drink it. That's it. That's it, folks. Shakeology. Then we've also got, here, I'll blend this up really quick. Come on. We've lost one of my little, did I not plug it in? That would happen to me. We've lost one of our little, and then the more water, the more, almond milk you add to it, the thinner it's gonna be, the less you do, the thicker it's gonna be. So it's literally just trial and error till you get it to a consistency you like. I like mine pretty runny. Okay, but this is gonna taste like a Snickers bar, and I love it. So it's like dessert. You have the same bullet, Megan, yay! I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's really it with the whole like supplements besides like the beach bars. which I eat one almost every single day. Love them. I love all the flavors. My favorite's probably the vegan almond, I forget what it's called, almond something. It's the vegan bar. It's the new one that launched, which I honestly didn't know if I was going to like, and I really liked it. And then my other favorite is the chocolate cherry almond. Chocolate peanut butter is good too. It's just not my favorite. So that's supplements. Moving right along, let's talk about the meal plans. So you do have your nutrition guide, and the goal with eating this is to shop when you go to the store, like the outside perimeter of the grocery store. So the aisles typically have packaged foods like chips and crackers and what are like macaroni and cheese and smart ones like the freezer section. Those things you want to stay away from. Those are like not what God put on this earth for us to eat. That's kind of how I look at it. So when you shop the outside perimeter of the store, you're going to get your fruits and vegetables, your dairy, your cheeses. You're going to find, almonds and stuff you might find in the aisle. So very few things are you going to find in the aisle section. But on the outside, you're going to find, your proteins, your fish, things like that. So that's really like the majority of where you should be shopping. So just keep that in mind as you go to the grocery store. But if you're just starting, just work on improving that. If you want to take it like another level deeper, we actually have 2 nutrition programs that you can actually purchase. One's called the Ultimate Portion Fix and one's called the 2B Mindset. The biggest difference between the two is 2B Mindset is more of like a mindset, and there's like, I wouldn't say there's rules, there's like guidelines to kind of follow. Where the Ultimate Portion Fix is more of like containers. There's more structure. So if you're a person that's like, I just want to be told what to eat and when to eat it, you want the Ultimate Portion Fix. If you're a person that's like, I like flexibility, I like more of guidelines, I struggle with emotional eating, you want to do more of the 2B Mindset. Personally, I married the two. And I know that sounds weird, but like when I go out to eat, I'm thinking 2B Mindset, but I'm also thinking I don't want like a lot of bread, right? Or I don't want like a lot of X, Y, and Z. So I kind of marry the two in my head and make it work for me. Like I follow the Ultimate Portion Fix more of like for like servings, and more of like 2B Mindset, knowing, okay, I need to make sure I'm getting in a lot of vegetables, which as I told you, I struggle with. So I like that for that. It's keeping that on the top of my brain. The other thing it tells me, it reminds me, is to do water first. And water is always a struggle for me. So that's why I like the 2B Mindset. But again, if you're just starting out, what you could even do is you can actually go on to teambeachbody.com and they just have the containers. So if you just want a starting point, you're like, I don't need, the whole video series and the different whatevers. I just want the containers. You can go online. If you're a coach, sign up as a discount coach. I believe they're like $7. And if you are a customer, they're around $11, I believe. So you can definitely check into that as well. Along with those meal plans and options, we have Conquer the Kitchen. So I upload those meal plans every single Thursday into our boot camp. And it will, if you look in the file section of the boot camp, you'll probably find all of them in there. And I'll upload the newest one there. So on Thursday, which is tomorrow, be looking for next week's meal plan. It has meal plan tips. It has your grocery, like different meal options, new Shakeology recipes that you can try, and things like that. So it also in there will tell you, if you're following Ultimate Portion Fix or the containers, it will tell you what those are equivalent to so that you can check those off your boxes. It will also tell you, if you're following 2B Mindset, like which plate it is. As well as this. This guide does that too on the recipes. If you look at the very bottom, it will tell you Ultimate Portion Fix. This is 2 greens, 1 red, 1 yellow, 2 spoons. And for 2B Mindset, it says it's a great lunch option. Replace quinoa for more vegetables for dinner. So it like tells you right away what you need to do. So know that. What else? Water is so important. It's so important for digestion, for our organs, for our skin. Water, 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 water. Just be thinking water, water, water. If like me, I was a total Diet Pepsi maniac. And what I used to tell myself, so try this. What I used to tell myself is, Kelsey, you can have that Diet Pepsi, but you need to eat your lunch that you've prepared, and you need to drink a full glass of water before you can have that. And 9 times out of 10, I was so proud of myself for not drinking the Diet Pepsi, and I was full and I was satisfied. I was like, I'm good. And then there was other times I'm like, nope, still want it. And guess what? I would let myself. Like, I just think you have to go into it of adding something in versus taking things away. So if there's something you love, instead of taking that and just stripping it away from you, think, okay, well, what can I add in, or what can I tell myself I need to do first before I enjoy that X, Y, and Z. So start there. Also, I wanted to make sure everybody knew tonight, 8:30 p.m. Central, I'm doing a 30-minute Q&A with you, with everyone in the test group. So I will be doing a post. I want you to comment below your questions, and I'll be answering those live on the call. Also, you can ask questions live on the call as well, but at least then we'd have a starting point. Yes, try that, Kim. If you're addicted to Diet Dr. Pepper, try that. Like, say, I'm going to drink my water. I'm going to eat this lunch that I've prepared, that I've meal prepped. Meal prepping is so important too. And like anything new that you're starting, it takes longer the first few times. And then you're like, I got a system down. This is no big deal. It doesn't take me but like an hour now, where it used to take me, it felt like all day, which it won't, but it feels that way sometimes in the beginning. So try that. The other thing, Kim, is we like our Zevias, because for some reason, I think why I like to pop so much was the burn. Do you know what I'm talking about? When you drink like the burn. And so we actually found their Zevias, and I think the cheapest place we found it is, what's that place called, Dean?
Price Chopper.
No, the cheapest place we found it. Sprouts. Is it Sprouts? Is that a grocery store?
Sprouts, honey.
Sprouts.
Sprouts is a restaurant.
It's a restaurant. Sprouts is the cheapest place we found Zevia, but Price Chopper carries it too, and they have they call it something else, but it's like a Dr. Pepper. So that's something to try too. I think that's all I have for you today. Nutrition, nutrition, nutrition. We're gonna own this. That's the chicken place? I know. I mean...
Don't go there for nutrition. That's
Yeah.
the fried chicken place.
I'm funny, I guess. I saw it on your GP. Yeah, Kim, you'll have to try it. You'll have to. It'll be good for you. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, we'll see you tonight for our Q&A. And Deidre says hi, Dean.
Hey, Deidre.
All right, we'll see you guys later. I'm seriously so pumped to kickstart this group with you. But we'll see you tonight for the Q&A call. And morning routine talk tomorrow on this page. And then Friday, I'm going to talk the importance of posting your before and after pictures, getting your measurements in, making a commitment contract to yourself, and all of those things that are so important. And then this weekend, we're just going to be really gearing up and getting prepped and ready for Monday. So we'll see ya. Bye, guys.